Lady Doom. The next round is mine.
Too slow. Continue to move like that and your foes will always take your back. Frantically swinging about won't be of much help either. Attacking without composure will only make you vulnerable. Like so.
My sword!
Without a firm grip, you can't expect to keep it in hand. My win again.
I should have known, Lady Doom. It's going to take an eternity before I can hope to beat you.
No excuses. We will not have a weakling amongst the warriors of the crystals.
I know.
Surely it wouldn't kill you to be a little nicer to him.
Satya, what are you doing here?
Would you believe me if I said I came to meet the promising new recruit?
All you'll find here is a novice who has yet to land a blow on me. Not even once.
You think so? I, for one, think he has potential. I mean, he's putting up with your grueling training quite admirably, right? Those who don't give up so easily are all right in my book. Less whining would be nice, mind you. Nothing in life is impossible, after all.
Talkative as always. And why are you really here?
The second core crystal. I thought I'd have the new recruit help me find it.
I believe you could retrieve it more aptly on your own. Lucio still requires further training.
Lady Doom.
But I'm the one who decides that, not you, Joom. Or perhaps you were hoping to keep him all to yourself?
Fine. If it would keep you from needlessly misconstruing my intentions, he's all yours.
I knew you'd come around if we just talked it out, Joom. Now, Lucio, was it?
Yes, I'm Lucio, the warrior in training.
You've got spirit, so I think we'll get along just fine. But let's talk work, Lucio. You and I are going to find the second core crystal. Let's get going!
Now? Could I maybe have a break first?
You'll be fine! Mind over body, just push through it. We're off, Lucio, to the continent of Ardra.
Don't I get a say in this? Hey!
Lake as far as the eye can see, and not a way to cross it. Will we ever reach Ovis? And to think that I, Lord Camilo, am all but ready to gallantly come to the rescue. Heavens, their poor hearts are likely not prepared to resist this kind of chivalry. Forgive me, unmet beauties. I only have eyes for Ma Cherie. You want to get to Ovis as soon as possible too, right? Elzarel? Sleeping? Again? It must be nice living life without a care like that.
There are no monsters here, so my senses lulled a bit. Were you saying something just now?
Yes. About how we're going to save Ovis and turn Ma Cherie's affections in my direction?
So, same old, same old. I regret waking up just for that.
Are you always so grumpy when you first wake?
What is it? Are you getting sleepy too?
That problem only applies to you. Anyway, there's something odd on the ground over there. Oh, look at the size of it. I've never seen a crystal so huge.
Someone probably fell asleep and left it here.
I told you, that problem only applies to you.
Regardless, it is rather peculiar. Denser than common crystals, and quite lustrous to boot.
I imagine this would fetch a fine price. It's not like we have any other prospects at the moment, so why not put it towards our travels?
It might be someone's lost property.
I don't see their name on it. I doubt they would be able to find it again anyway. Besides, we need to buy ourselves a boat if we want to reach Ovis. And neither of us have that kind of gil at the moment. Which is why we should sell it and at least try to break even.
You always make perfect sense when you have something to gain from it.
Come on. I deserve more credit than that. We finally have a chance of crossing the lake to Ovis. I'll keep it with me. Knowing you, you're likely to drop it as soon as you fall asleep.
Quite a rude assumption to make. I wouldn't do something like that. Probably.
Says the person who slept through a pivotal moment in her nation's history. Anyway, it's about time we got out of this forest. The next time you fall asleep, I'm going on without you. Got it?
Worry not. A master such as myself can follow on even when in slumber's warm embrace.
You can fall asleep on your feet and keep walking?
So many people appear to be armed.
Dressed like that, I'm guessing they're mercenaries. This region is probably at war.
War, you say?
Speaking of which, I've never really understood it. If they would only speak with each other, I'm sure they would come to an understanding.
Regardless, having so many people here will make gathering information much easier.
Gathering information, huh? How do you plan to go about it?
By asking each person individually, of course.
Plan rejected.
What?
Wait there, new recruit. Let me show you the most efficient way to gather information. Has anyone here seen a core crystal? It's crimson! If that rings a bell, come talk to me on the double!
Lady Satya, you shouldn't draw so much attention like that.
Why talk to them one by one when we could get this sorted out in a jiff?
That may be so, but to those who have no frame of reference, you must sound mad. It won't be easy to find someone to speak with us now that they're wary of us.
Hello, gorgeous. Did I hear you say you're looking for a crimson crystal? I might be able to help you with that. Would you be so kind as to accompany us for a bit?
See? I told you, new recruit! How easy was that?
I truly didn't expect anyone to come forward.
Listen here, Camilo. I won't be dragged into yet another one of your impulsive flirtations.
Hey now, I'm Marcherie's man. This is absolutely nothing but business. Anyway, can you please be quiet? I'm making some headway here.
But what is there to discuss other than returning that crystal?
Shh.
You two have the core crystal?
Whether or not it's a core crystal, I cannot say. But we did find a crimson crystal in the forest. I believe he's tucked it away in his pocket.
Elsorel?
Oh, so you found it! You don't know how much time and effort you've saved us. Now, if you could just hand it over.
Not so fast. First things first, could you explain what exactly this is? I have no other way of knowing if this really belongs to you after all.
Sure, no problem. New recruit, I'll let you give them the details.
Oh, so that's where I come in. And that's the gist of it.
So the core crystals maintain the balance of the universe, huh?
Which is why we're so relieved that you found it, Lord Camilo.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I can't just give it up and walk away empty-handed.
What?
Now, Camilo, why not return it?
Have you forgotten already? We have to reach Ovis. And to do so, we need a boat. And to get a boat, we need the crystal to make some gil. If we hand it over, we'll be back where we started, with no way to get to Ovis.
That is true, but...
It is for this reason I'd like to make a proposition. Would you be willing to buy this off of me? If not, then perhaps you'd be willing to help us earn some gil. Just enough to buy a boat, then the crystal, is yours. Not a bad deal, right?
What shall we do, Lady Satya?
We accept your deal.
Huh? Shouldn't you give it some more thought?
The crystal belongs to them now. It has from the moment they found it. We have no right to take it from them by force, either.
That might be true. But the universe will fall out of balance if we don't get the core crystal back. Despite such high stakes, I feel you're awfully unconcerned.
And the universe would mean nothing without the people in it. You can't truly have harmony without trust.
How are you so optimistic?
By the way, we're completely broke, so we may as well get to work.
Such a radiant smile for someone without a single gill to their name.
All we have to do is make some gill and we can get the core crystal back. A peaceful resolution is the best we could have hoped for.
Very well. Perhaps you do have a point, Lady Satya.
Then it's settled. Elsorel and I appreciate the help.
Now that we are of the same mind, let us look for work in the nearby village.
There's plenty available during war times. I suppose we could take on some easy quests and do it slow and steady.
Understood. I look forward to working with the both of you.
All right, now we're talking. I am ready to get things done.
Okay, time to get to work. I've scoped out some jobs that should earn us a fair amount in little time. First up is this. It appears that monsters are on the move after their habitats were burned out. Based on what the lookout said, their path will lead them directly through this village. Our quest is to fell the monsters.
Nice and simple. I bet I could handle this on my own.
Is that so? I look forward to seeing how you and your bow deal with a pack of monsters.
I'll be happy to show you. But are you two capable of handling something like this?
I'll have you know that we're quite masterful in battle.
With that confidence, it would be fine if I opted to sleep, no?
I said we, didn't I? Stop looking for chances to sleep.
I was obviously joking.
It hardly sounds that way when it comes from you. Oh, here they come. Is it just me, or do their eyes have a glow to them?
Lady Satya, could it be?
It must be the influence of the core crystal. Exposure to the core crystal's magic has caused them to become ravenous.
Just like in the mines. Everyone, please take caution.
Hey! You didn't say anything about the crystal having this kind of effect!
What's past is past. Everyone, prepare for battle!
Damn it! I guess there's no way out of this one. Elsorel, back me up.
She's actually sleeping? That wasn't a joke earlier?
She must be awfully fearless to fall asleep at a time like this. I like her already.
Are we done talking yet?
You can fight just after waking up?
Naturally, my style of sleep is more like a concentration of the mind, and my mind has been honed to perfect working order. What's more, it is a knight's calling to protect the people, a duty for which I am always ready.
I like how you think. We'll get along just fine. So, how about a friendly competition? Whoever downs the most monsters wins.
I accept. I shall etch the sight of my skills into your memory for all eternity.
Can't we just work together?
Give it up, Lucio. There's no getting through to them now. Besides, we're about to be busy ourselves.
You've done a great service for us. As promised, here's your payment.
Whew. So the core crystal was causing the monsters to become aggressive. This job was not good for the heart.
My apologies. We should have told you first.
Well, they sweetened the pay because of the extra danger. So I guess it all worked out in the end. But we still don't have enough. Not even close. Let's move on to the next job.
What does the next one entail?
It should be much easier than the last one. No matter how you look at it, it's just collecting materials. Antidotes are said to be in short supply due to the war. So, our task is to go to the nearby woods and track down some medicinal herbs and snake venom.
Sounds like honest work to me. My legs could use the workout, so it's a win-win.
The forest should be a good place for a nap, especially in this nice weather.
No, you'll be working too. No messing around.
I have yet to see a single snake.
I'm having no trouble finding herbs, though. Could it be that the monsters spooked them into their dens?
If you have time to complain, you have time to keep looking, new recruit. Just put in the effort and you'll find them.
Your superior is awfully strict.
The fault lies in my lack of discipline.
Man to man, I think you ought to have a bit more confidence. Fine ladies don't give unconfident men the time of day.
Though Lady Ma Cherie does not give it to presumptuous men either.
Oh, be quiet! Once we save Ovis, I'll become a man worthy of Ma Cherie. Still no snakes to be found. Time for a breather.
I think there's some kind of hole where you're sitting.
Huh? Ugh! There's snakes coming out of it! Why would their den be in a place like this?
Calm down. If you don't provoke them, they should leave you alone.
Lucio, there's one around your feet!
Ah!
Look out! You fell pretty hard. Are you okay?
Ouch. Thank you. And I'm sorry you had to come help me.
It was my fault in the first place anyway.
I see you are capable of helping more than just beautiful women.
There's a reason why I'm so impartially nice. When Ma Cherie sees how kind I am, it'll tug right at her heartstrings. You would risk your very life in the name of another? My, how wonderfully gallant!
Huh? What happened? He was fine a moment ago.
He's doing it again.
But of course, my sweet. I am the world's kindest gentleman, benevolent to all. Oh, my dearest Lord Camilo, you are a true gentleman indeed, befitting of the man who will take my hand and heart. At long last, you have recognized my appeal. Yes, I sense a heroic radiance from you, one that Mont lacks. Indeed, my love, this radiance is where you belong, not with the likes of that heinous demon king. Yes, I wish only to be in your arms, Lord Camilo, not those of that despicable, evil man. As you wish. These arms are your shield. Nothing shall harm you as long as I live. Lord Camilo. My sweet...
What is the matter? Is your little play over already?
I'm rehearsing. I don't want to get flustered when Ma Cherie is finally swayed by my devotion.
Lady Ma Cherie will never be swayed by you. Is it not time you realized that?
But she will. Ma Cherie and I will be wed no matter what. Just wait and see.
So long as this delusion of yours remains just that, I guess you're free to do as you please.
I can appreciate that kind of thing. Your determination to never give up is something to be admired.
I'm very sorry to interrupt, but what are we going to do about the snakes?
Sorry about that, Lucio. Let's get what we need and finish up the job.
Have we made enough gil, Lord Camilo?
Nope, we're still a little short.
You just accepted another job, right? Won't we have enough after that one?
We will, but I should warn you. The high pay reflects the high risk.
What do we need to do?
We'll be guarding the village's provisions storage from monsters and thieves. It would appear that after falling on hard times due to the war, these thieves have been raiding the place night after night.
I can't believe anyone would resort to stealing. I'm going to have to beat them back onto the straight and narrow.
As a knight, I cannot let this go unpunished either.
I just knew we would get along well, Elzero.
For the time being, let us await nightfall. An ambush would probably be the most effective approach.
I agree. All right. Everyone be on the alert near the provisions storage. At the first sight of the enemy, we'll spring into action.
Take it! Get as much as you can! Ignore the shiny stuff and just go for the food!
They're here! Okay, I've got an arrow for each and every one of them.
Not bad at all. Time for me to cut my way in as well.
They're so strong! I'm getting out of here! Wait for me!
Now then. Looks like you're the last one left.
Please, let me go. My sister is ill, you see, and she's waiting for me to come home.
Your sister? So you were stealing to take care of her?
You believe me? That's not even the worst of it. If I don't bring this food home to my kids, they'll surely starve.
That's horrible. Ugh, war is so unforgivable.
Lady Satia, can't you see that he's lying about all of it?
Who would lie about something like that? Are you saying you don't believe him?
Surely there's a more fundamental problem here.
I believe him. Faith in others is the true strength I believe in.
What a pushover! Tricking you was all too easy, you fool.
The only fool here is you. Do not listen to a single word your enemy spouts. For thieves like him, lying comes as easily as breathing.
But he...
Camilo, we've more or less got it under control here.
Then I think it's about time we wrapped this up. All right, that was the last of them. There were more than I expected, but nothing too troublesome.
Are you all right, Lady Satia?
It seems that I didn't understand people as well as I thought I did. I'm sorry I ignored you when you tried to warn me, Lucio.
No need to apologize. I wasn't of much help anyway, seeing how it was Lord Camilo who saved you.
Or you could just thank us by increasing our cut of the profits.
You got it! Take it all!
It was a joke. Just some nice words of appreciation will more than suffice.
Really? Okay then. Thank you, Camilo.
She should not have to say such things after you coerced her, mind you.
I didn't coerce anybody!
One of the thieves we captured fessed up about a hideout near here. It wouldn't be right for a knight to not act on this information. We should pay them a visit.
But we've already got all the gil we need.
The raiding of provisions will only continue unless the source of the problem is eliminated. We should put an end to this now, or else the villagers will continue to struggle.
I'm with you. More importantly, we can't let these weak-hearted people continue to hurt others with their lies. We have to get them back on the straight and narrow.
We're going to enter the enemy's base? That sounds risky.
Aren't we obligated to protect the weak and vulnerable?
Right. Yes, that's exactly right.
Well, the fewer causes of unease waiting for Ovis after its liberation, the better. I suppose it can't hurt to nip this in the bud. All right, I'm in. Besides, Marjorie could catch wind of this noble act, improving my chances all the more. Now that we know what we're fighting for, let's go stamp them out.
What's this? No rehearsals this time?
It's not like I do it all the time.
Who the hell are you?
We're here to beat some moral fiber back into you.
Calm down, please. We should try talking to him first.
Who do you think you are? Get him, lads.
He does not seem to be open to conversation.
That makes this easy then. Mine is the arrow of justice, and with it I'll mend your wicked ways. Give up! All right then, come and get it! I'm all fired up! My arrow reduces all to ashes! Take that! Impressed?
There is no end to them.
There couldn't possibly be this many lowlifes in one place!
Damn. Quite the back-breaking job this turned out to be.
Thought you could introduce yourself to my behind at a time like this, you wretch?
You've got it all wrong. I'm just trying to watch your back.
I know. I was merely joking.
It never sounds like a joke when it comes from you. What should we do? Withdraw and regroup?
Knights do not show their backs to thieves, so I must decline.
Agreed. My sense of justice doesn't allow me to flee before the enemy.
But we're at quite the disadvantage. Shouldn't we take a moment to regroup?
We knew there would be no turning back upon choosing this course of action.
No matter what hardships may arise, there's always a way forward so long as you don't give up. Warriors of the Crystals don't give up. It's not in the manual.
It's not in the manual.
I suppose it would be pretty unsightly to retreat now. I can't give up. Not until I'm a man worthy of Marjorie.
Lord Camilo. Very well. I won't back down either. For the sake of the villagers, and for these thieves as well. We're going to win this battle!
You found your resolve! Stay close, and let's do this!
Right!
Give up!
Not only did you guard the provision storage, but you even put an end to the thieves' hideout? Oh, I can't thank you all enough. You've gone above and beyond.
I merely did my duty as a knight.
What a warm reception. I wish I'd been here for the whole thing.
There you are, Lord Camilo. Where were you?
Since we got all the gil we needed, I went and bought our boat. Which reminds me, here, as promised.
The core crystal. You have my things.
No thanks needed. That was the deal, remember? Now that that's settled, I have a favor to ask. Could you help me move the boat? It's a little too heavy for me by myself.
Of course. Should we ask Satya and Elzarel to help as well?
No, let's do it ourselves. May as well show off a little in front of the ladies, you catch my drift?
I guess so?
I'm sure you do. All right, here we go.
Well, I say we indulge them and lift not a single finger.
Right. Show us what you've got, new recruit.
Heave. Oh! Give it all you've got, Lucio.
Even though it's on a cart, this boat is quite heavy.
Was that whining I heard just now, new recruit? You're a warrior of the crystals. Try to act like it.
My apologies.
Say, Lucio, is every warrior of the crystals like her?
I guess if I had to sum them up, everyone is pretty strict. I was brought in for this task straight from Lady Jume's intensive training without a break.
Jume?
Right. She was the first person to give me guidance. She speaks very little, which causes her to be misunderstood a lot. And training with her is tougher than dealing with any monster.
Sounds like you've got it rough too, my friend.
But I'm able to learn so much from her and the other warriors. It all makes me want to try a little harder so that they don't have to scold me as much. Even though I still lack experience, I have a feeling that I'll become a fine warrior of the crystals if I keep learning from them.
Oh, it sounds like you've been blessed with some wonderful superiors, huh?
Oh! What was that for?
Boy, do I envy you. Listen well, Lucio. If you only take one thing to heart, let it be this. Your entire life can change overnight just by meeting a good woman. The day I met Ma Cherie was the day my life changed forever.
Did meeting Elzarel play a part in that change as well?
I guess you could say that, even though all she does is sleep.
Nice work, new recruit. It was a good training experience, right?
What's the plan from here for you two?
To return to our realm, of course. We have to get the crystal back to where it belongs.
Then I guess this is goodbye. You will be missed.
It's not like we're gone for good. We can meet again whenever we fancy.
You're right. Maybe meet again someday.
Keep working on improving that confidence, Lucio.
I'll try.
Pay me a visit whenever you need a break. I'll take you to try some real delicacies.
Oh, what a splendid idea! Let us make it a feast, your treat.
And why would I be treating you to anything?
I see. One unexpectedly heartless travel companion I've been dealt. I must report this to Lady Ma Cherie.
That's shameless extortion, and you know it!
You two are so much fun! This is what having close companions is all about.
Alas, Lord Camilo and Lady Elzarel, it's about time we headed back.
Make sure you perform your duties as a warrior of the crystals. No slacking off. Got it?
Make sure to get some sleep when things get rough. It always makes things better.
Understood. Be safe, you two.
See you around! Well, that's 2 crystals now. I'd say things are going about as well as can be expected.
Welcome back. That took an unexpectedly long time.
We happened upon a really amusing pair.
We can discuss what happened later. What's more important now, Lucio, is getting back to your training.
Huh? But I've only just returned.
That matters not.
But...
It sounds like I need to get in on this too. I'll train you until you've forgotten how to whine.
That almost sounds like some form of brainwashing.
I'll be preparing in the meantime. Do not be late.
Always doing things at your own pace, huh?
You're the last person I want to hear that from.
Wait for me! Don't leave me behind! Did the crystal just turn dim for a moment?
Hurry up, Lucio.
Okay, I'll be right there!